And David Aldridge. This is Kevin Hart.
we've been talking a lot about the playoffs this week, and Team 2K TV's My League is also in the postseason.
Yes, in our Era's My League, it's playoff time. Can't wait to watch that unfold. Next week, we'll have some updates about that. So I'm going to grab some popcorn for that and for my real-life Lakers who are duking it out with the Warriors in round 2.
All right, until next time.
Go Lakers.
I knew you were going to say that.
And both teams coming to this game on a winning streak, which only adds to the intrigue of this matchup, Grant.
Yeah, both teams definitely on a hot streak, BA. Both squads have a little extra motivation, of course, to win this game. They want to keep it rolling. Should make it even more competitive.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Pulls up on the wing. He's off on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
That one's good for 2.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
George for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Westbrook against Smith. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. Smith's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. And the Clippers miss again.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Smith outside. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. Again, the Timberwolves score.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
For 3, Smith. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's George. In the game against Denver, very impressive. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Smith against Westbrook. Smith passes to Edwards. Back to Smith. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record of 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. I just love the ball movement.
Westbrook finds Batum. And here's Leonard. Pass to George. Over Edwards. And again, no good by the Clippers.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Smith against Westbrook. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 14.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Batum. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Good chance here for Westbrook. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Out to the right wing. Smith against Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup. 16 points for him.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm and he's really riding that wave right now.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, Clark, as the season marches on, some teams have really distinguished themselves. How hard is it to hold on to top rankings with so much season remaining?
Well, we know it's not easy, B.A. It's much easier to chase the top than to stay on the top. So it takes a lot of focus, a lot of determination, a lot of togetherness to continue to stay at the top. But those top teams typically find a way to make it happen.
To the middle. George, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
McDaniels, that's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Smith. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Minnesota now. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
6 to shoot. Into the lane, and the dunk by Leonard.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Up top, Smith. Pounded by Westbrook. It's McDaniels on the wing. Smith inside. Pounded by Westbrook. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Back to Westbrook. Hey, puts up a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now Now here's George. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And it's all from three-point range. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the inside. George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. And Westbrook slams it home.
Well, we've talked about, George is athletic. He's long, and he's got really long arms, which helps him as a defender, and that allows him to clog up passing lanes and come up with steals, too.
Now here's Smith. 23 points in the game. Back to Daniels. Smith against Westbrook. From outside the arc. Smith no good. Now Los Angeles with it. 19-point game. George passes to Westbrook. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Now here's McDaniels. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. A nice shot by Smith.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. One of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Pass to Westbrook. Here's George. Puts up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
A lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas. And it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
And Westbrook draws the double. Leonard for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Mann. Driving inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Powell outside. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Mann, currently averaging 5 points a game. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Here's Reed. Second chance shot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Mann from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Really taking charge of the game. largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Ball stolen. Powell with it. Guarded now by Anderson.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now here's Conley. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Drains the triple. Smith's got 33.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Powell against Conley. Powell passes to Plumlee. Looking to end the drought. Highland misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And so it's Minnesota with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got completely new group for the Timberwolves. Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Paul George.
At the line for one.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Mason Plumlee. Robert Covington is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Highland in at the 1.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He dropped 50 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Smith.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Here's Highland. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Back to Mann. Three-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Prince. Looking for his first basket still in this one. A nice shot by Smith.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Highland. Here's Mann. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Powell against Smith. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Covington. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Powell's shot is off.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Smith. Drilled from 11 feet out. Smith's got 38 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Powell's shot is off.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
He hits the back iron and sinks it. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Powell outside. Shot from 12. Good as the jump shot falls.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Smith outside. Over to the wing. Powell pulls it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Highland misses. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Powell for 3. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Smith's got 43 points.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Inside. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
To the paint. Gobert passes to Smith. And he lobs it up. And Gobert with the stuff.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the Clippers miss again.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell outside. Floats one up. Rebound Minnesota.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
No luck on that one. And so it's Minnesota way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Smith in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, he picked him clean. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. For 3, George. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, you can't forget about the long arms of Batum. I mean, I want to see him be more active on the offensive glass because he's capable.
Here's Smith. Drops in the layup for 2. Smith's got 45 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Leonard can't get it to go. And for Minnesota, they're shooting the ball 70% in this game.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Back to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Leonard, good. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only two players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and had a ripple effect on the team. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Smith penetrating. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Leonard for 3. The shot no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Substitution on the
For
court.
Minnesota, Smith, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Noel in for McLaughlin. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Westbrook in at point.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Gets the 3 to fall. Leonard's got 13 in the second half.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
The 3, Smith. Counted from distance. Smith's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Smith. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Highland. Pass to Leonard. Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
And it's Smith penetrating. Out to the right wing. It's stolen. Here's Highland. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Smith. Reed in the post. Zubac there. Here's Smith. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Smith against Zubats. Smith in the high post. Pass to Noel. To the paint. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Leonard outside. Here's Boston. Morris outside. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Count it.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Lets a floater go. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Gordon. This one for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Now here's Smith. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gordon on the wing. Anderson covers. Leonard outside. Here's Boston. Clock at 6. Pass to Highland.
2 minutes.
And the Clippers miss again.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Anderson. Leonard defending. Anderson passes to Smith. Fires the 3. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Boston. Now here's Gordon. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And they're up 2-0 in this season series, a chance to go 3 for 3 against the Clippers.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the chosen one.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Yep, that one's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
On the wing, Rivers. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Lets it go from deep. Clippers keep it alive. The shot's good.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay. Pass
to McLaughlin. For three, Smith. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Highland. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg.